One of the most chilling and mysterious true crime stories in American history occurred on Christmas Day, 1929, in the rural hills of Germantown, North Carolina. This is the story of the Lawson family murders. Few days before Christmas, Charlie Lawson, a tobacco farmer who had finally achieved some modest success, did something very unusual. He took his wife Fanny and their 7 children into town to buy brand new expensive clothes. He then took them to a photography studio to have a formal family portrait taken. In the photo, the family looked somber, dressed in their Sunday best. At the time, such a portrait was a massive expense for a farming family. Looking back, many believe Charlie was creating a final memento of the family he was about to destroy. On Christmas Day, the family was preparing for a holiday dinner. Charlie's 2 middle daughters, 12-year-old Carrie and 7-year-old Maybelle, were walking to their aunt and uncle's house nearby. Charlie waited for them behind the tobacco barn with a 12-gauge shotgun. He shot them both and then used the butt of the gun to ensure they were gone. He then walked to the main house. He shot his wife Fanny on the porch. Inside, he found his eldest daughter Marie and the 2 young sons, James and Raymond. He killed them all. Finally, he found the 4-month-old baby Mary Lou in her crib. The only reason anyone survived was because Charlie had sent his eldest son Arthur into town on an errand just before the carnage began. Arthur returned to find his entire world gone. When neighbors and police arrived, they found a scene that was as eerie as it was gruesome. Charlie had carefully posed the bodies. He placed rocks under their heads like pillows and crossed their arms over their chests in a peaceful funerary fashion. Charlie fled into the woods. Hours later, a single gunshot rang out. Police found him dead by suicide, having paced a circular path around a tree until he finally pulled the trigger. To this day, the why remains a mystery. Some point to a severe head injury Charlie sustained months earlier that may have altered his personality. Decades later, rumors emerged of a dark family secret involving his eldest daughter, Marie, suggesting Charlie killed the family to save them from the shame of a discovery. The Lawson farm actually became a macabre tourist attraction shortly after the murders, with the brother of the killer even giving tours of the bloody house to curious onlookers. A grim reminder of how the public processed tragedy during the Great Depression.